You may be wondering if you could apply those tips when creating your author bio. Here are some ways you could do that. Don't be afraid to show some personality, quirks and all. Talk a bit about your life and how you got to where you are now. Write your author box in the first person, in your own voice, with your own phrases, analogies, metaphors, and experiences. Make it sound like a story. Mention some of your hobbies and passions, in addition to what you do business-wise. Mention what your area of expertise is, your niche. Mention who you are helping and how. Add your social media profiles. And finally, let's talk about why you are creating your very own personal brand. So now that you know what the personal brand is, your reputation, what the first steps should be, find your niche and start creating content, how an author box can help you, allow your followers to connect with you, some tips from the pro, you might ask yourself, why am I even doing this? It looks like a never-ending task that might take forever to see the results you want to see. As I said in the beginning, this will help with your career. This can get you more exciting projects. This can help you increase sales and sell more products that you will later create. This will eventually give you the status of the expert in the field. But let's try to be more specific about why are you wanting to create a strong brand. I think this is valid if you're looking for a job, if you're a freelancer, an entrepreneur, or a business owner. To increase your visibility and stay top of the mind. You might be the perfect solution for people's problem, but if you're not visible, if people are not thinking about you, then that's a lost opportunity. Having a personal brand can and will help you stand out of the crowd. This will also gain you name recognition, and you can be all humble about it, but deep down, I think all of us want a bit of that. Just think how cool it would be if people will know you without you having to introduce yourself. You will be the name that pops up in people's mind when they think about a certain topic. Let's say that you are all about restoring classic cars. Creating a strong personal brand will drive your potential clients directly to your site, and to your business profiles because they recognize your name. So now, instead of searching on Google for restoring classic cars, they can search for your name. Or, when they get the results, they will click on your site instead of a competition because of brand recognition. To build trust, credibility, and authority. Being visible, it's not all. Having a good online reputation builds trust, and it also helps you establish credibility. We don't want to waste our money on poor quality products. That's why we are looking at reviews and talking on forums to see what others' experience was before making a decision. Having a great personal brand, a brand that is genuine, authentic, and engage with the audience, is a great way to work on your trust and credibility. You also have to have authority. This will make people choose you instead of another with similar points of view or expertise. By showing that you know your niche and you know what you're talking about, you will increase your authority. To build a relationship and attract opportunities. As I said before, we like to relate to others. We like to find our peers. If you're constantly working on your brand, you will start to create your own community. Your community will help you and your business through referrals, recommendations, and word of mouth. And this is valid in reverse as well. You can also recommend other businesses that you trust. To become memorable and relatable. First, you have to ask yourself, why should people remember you? We have all heard it at least once in our lifetime. First impressions matter. So be strategic when presenting yourself to the world. Your audience will remember you for what makes you valuable and unique. As for the relatable part, well, this is a skill that can be developed over time. Some of the habits that will help you are constantly networking and being yourself. To help your business to sell itself. When I talked about what we can learn from Taylor Swift, I mentioned that she is amazing at storytelling. Well, guess what? You have to strike to have people who lean into your message and story. This will help you create raving fans who will transform into loyal customers. Try your best to craft a story around your brand, a story that the people can relate to and engage with. And once again, create, create, create. You have to constantly work on your brand and constantly publish new content. When you masterfully craft your brand story, your business will start to sell itself. You will rise above your competition. But you must be good at telling your own story with confidence. So practice and create content. There are so many more reasons to build a strong personal brand, like controlling how people see you, showing your personality, or becoming exposed to a larger audience. It's all up to you in the end. You will choose your most important goal. You will choose why this is important to you, and you will choose how you tell your story. But if you want to learn more about personal branding, to dig deeper, you can also check our courses from Education Cloud Plus. This is it for this track. I hope you learned something new, that you had fun, and that you're going to check other tracks as well. But most importantly, I hope to see you again in 5 or even 10 more years.